Welcome back. Well, no one who's lived in Arizona for any length of time actually drinks their tap water because it tastes terrible. But there are actually some serious things you should know about the water coming into your home beyond just the bad taste.
So we've invited Derk Chamberlin, our independent water consultant, in to explain the best way to make your tap water taste better than even bottled water from every faucet and get rid of those horrible hard water problems. Now, Derk, we know the water tastes bad, but what we maybe don't know is why.
Right. You know what? Mostly it's because of the chlorine that they add, but it's the chemicals from manufacturing, the fertilizer and pesticides that have found their way into our water that makes it taste bad. Most people think hardness makes our water taste bad. You know what? Hardness adds little, if any, taste at all. You can't taste hardness. So it's the stuff that shouldn't be in our water that makes it taste bad.
Okay, so then when you say that, I automatically think, well, then water softeners probably aren't doing anything for the taste, if that's the case.
No, they actually don't. Water softeners alone, the only thing that they actually do, Heather, is they take the healthy calcium and magnesium that our body actually needs out and replaces it with salt. They don't take chlorine out in the shower where it's getting absorbed through your skin. And you know what? We get 2/3 of our exposure to chlorine when it's absorbed through our skin in the shower. And you know what? It's the chlorine, especially for women, it's the chlorine that dries out your skin, promotes wrinkles, and makes you look older. And you know what? And that's why a lot of people have to put moisturizers on after they get out of the shower. You ever get out of the shower and a couple of minutes later you start to feel itchy and stuff?
Yeah.
That's the chlorine that's drying out your skin.
Well, who knew that chlorine was even kind of like a domino effect? It now causes us to, like you said, even more moisturizers. We're changing our shampoos. We're doing this. Who knew it had such an effect on us?
Yeah, and you know what? People tell me, it's funny, people tell me all the time, hey, you know what? My parents and grandparents drank this stuff. Nothing ever happened to them because of it. Well, you know what? Two things. Number one, your parents and grandparents didn't drink the same water that we're drinking now. And you know what? Think about it for a minute. Did your parents or grandparents ever have high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, cancer? All of that has been linked to exposure to chlorinated water. So, and you know what? As a matter of fact, the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, says that we're exposed to 300 to 600 times the levels of chlorine that they think is safe. So chlorine's not doing anything to us? Yeah, you better think about more than that. It's responsible for a lot more than bad taste.
Okay, so now I'm scared. Thank you. But, as a stepmom, I don't want my kids bathing in that. I don't want our family to be drinking that. It is frightening, but you're here because there is a solution.
There is. You know what? If you don't like the taste of your tap water, and who does really? I mean, in Tucson. If you don't like the taste of it and you don't like buying bottled water, and buying bottled water just drove me up, it drove me up the wall, because why do I have to pay for drinking water? If you're concerned about the chlorine in your water and maybe some of the other stuff that might be in it, it's probably time that you thought about getting a whole house system that takes the bad stuff out of all the water that comes in your house, not just at the kitchen sink or not just somewhere else, but all the water in your house before it gets to your family. And the best one I've found that does that is that one that H2O Concepts let me take down here to show you guys.
And I'm going to be honest, Derk, there's a lot of different systems out there. You could Google it and pull up a bunch. So we have to ask, what makes this one different?
Tina, you know what? It's the only system of its kind on the market today. It's developed and it's made right here in Arizona to take care of the stuff that's actually in our water here. With that system, you get great tasting water at every faucet. So you'll never buy another case of bottled water again. You'll never have to carry those cases home. And you know what? The best part is you'll never run out. It's as close as, great water is as close as the nearest faucet. Second, it takes out the chlorine in every shower of your home. So your family isn't showering in chlorinated water. It's not making your skin look older. And you know what? It doesn't use salt. So it's not leaving that slimy feeling on your skin. Your skin is going to feel much cleaner. Your hair is going to feel much cleaner. And you know what? It's the salt that water softeners leave on your skin and hair that finishes the job that chlorine started by drying it out. And you know what? Inside this unit, their patented electronics actually breaks up hardness without using salt, so that you're not scrubbing it all the time on fixtures, faucets, in the bathroom. It's virtually eliminated out of your life. And you know what? Once that system is installed in your garage, you don't have to touch it for 10 years. There's no filters to buy, no salt to add, nothing to do except just sit back and enjoy great tasting water everywhere.
Okay, so you're telling me great tasting water out of every faucet, no chlorine that we're showering in, and I don't have to deal with filters. I don't have to go buy those big bags of salt. None of that.
None of that. None of that.
Kidding.
It's all a thing of the past. You see, those things were invented 70 or 100 years ago, and now and they haven't changed at all. This is what water softeners or water systems are going to look like in the next generation.
Well, I want to taste some of this water that you speak of, sir.
Okay.
And while we're trying this, I know you guys also have a special you want to tell us about.
We do. And now this is Tucson tap water.
Yeah.
Okay.
After it's been through one of these systems, so see what you think.
After.
Ready?
And H2O Concepts told me to
I saw the surprise on your face.
I did. I was a little surprised. I always expect there to be that tinny.
Yeah.
No,
Nope,
but
fresh.
no,
it's like getting
it's
bottled
fresh.
water out of better than bottled water out
Yeah.
of every faucet, and showering in it too. Yeah, H2O Concepts is offering a special right now in honor of their 25th anniversary, because they've been building systems here in Arizona for 25 years. They'll give you a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation, and their financing packages available to fit any budget OAC. So there's no reason not to call. You can afford it, and it's the best thing you can do for your health and your family all year.
Absolutely. It's so much more than the taste. It's for the health of our family, just
Exactly.
like you said. So I'm going to make sure our viewers have all the information to get in touch with H2O Concepts for this amazing water system. Dirk, thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining
Tina.
us. Now, if you're interested in owning the most advanced home water system available with great tasting water from every faucet, no chlorine or contaminants in the shower, and no more hard water problems, call H2O Concepts at 1-877-442-5222 or visit h2oconcepts.com.